Hello, everybody. This is Anissa, and here is your tip for today. If you've been paying attention, you will have noticed that I have not posted a video in several days now. And that's because last Thursday was my last day with Go Providence. As many people in the hospitality industry, I have also been furloughed, and I am now out on temporary leave. So as sad as it wasn't unexpected. Our entire industry has just been thrown into the chaos of this world. And I have personally decided to make it my mission to make this time off a productive time off. So I took a few days for myself. I stopped doing those videos, but now I am ready to move ahead. I talked to my good friend Dalia Al-Ghazar last Friday and set forth starting to make a plan for these videos. And I will be coming at you next week with a full new plan for unrolling these videos on a weekly basis. In the meantime, I didn't want to let another whole week go by without a tip for today. So here is your tip for today. It is 3 tips on how to get your to-do list done. As I've mentioned before, I love me a good to-do list. So I like to write a lot of things on my to-do list so that I get the pleasure of crossing them off, and it helps me feel focused and productive. However, there's some rules and tips and tricks that can help you get your to-do list done so it doesn't derail you, because not completing your to-do list is as much a demotivating factor as completing one is a motivating factor. So the first suggestion is to stop putting the obvious things on your to-do list. Do you really need to check your emails on your to-do list? Do you need to do the dishes on your to-do list? I don't think so. What you need to do is put the things that need to get done that day that need to stay top of mind. Do not make the things that you need to do on a daily basis as part of that just to cross them off, because your list will get way too long. So unless you're going to make that item a actual habit that you need to get into, don't put it on there. So let me give you an example of that. I need to take a 20-minute walk every day. That is for my health, and I need to do it. I'm not that good at doing it. So I put it on to-do list, especially now since my time off is much more fluid. I put it on my to-do list so I can cross it off that I did my 20-minute walk. Now, my friend Carrie Furtado at the Go Providence office, she does not need to be told to take a 20-minute walk. She's probably going to take a 60-minute walk. And she's going to do that every day because that is part of her routine. And that is what she enjoys doing. And she has already made that a habit in her life. So for Carrie, that's not something to put on the to-do list, but for Anissa, that is. So unless you're trying to make it a habit in some way, you shouldn't put that on your to-do list. If you have a more structured work day, because you're not furloughed like me, then you're probably going to want to make a new habit, a schedule on your calendar, and not something on your to-do list anyway. So that's your workaround for that. Next item that I want to suggest to you is to do the quickest and easiest things first. So I created a daily cleaning schedule way back in January as part of my 20 in 20 intentions. And my goal was to do a little bit of cleaning every day instead of a whole lot of cleaning on the weekend. I wanted to free up my weekends to have more time to spend with family and friends and not spend so much time cleaning. So I have 4 or 5 tasks that I do every single day, different tasks every single day, so that by the end of the week, my whole house is cleaned. And when I look at those tasks, I do the quickest and easiest ones first. So in the first 10 minutes, I can get half of them done. So I'm like, woo, I'm done. So I move on to the next ones. If I do the longest ones first, it's sort of like, I got to do this. I don't like cleaning. I don't feel the benefits of cleaning that some of my friends do. So it sort of adds to the burden. But if I get the quickest and easiest things done first, it keeps me moving forward. Same thing for work tasks. Do the quick and easy stuff. If it takes less than 2 minutes, do it immediately. Get it done off your list and just go check, 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 check. It'll make you feel good. And thirdly, make more than one list. You don't want a list that's way, way too long. So you want a list for the house, you want a list for personal, and you want a list for work. Even if you have a big work list, you want to break down your work list by project so that you can do the steps of the project and you can actually plan that accordingly. So you want to make your lists broken down so that they're achievable as well. You don't want one big giant list with 25 different items on it, and then at the end of the day, you still have 15 of those left, because that will do more to derail your motivation, as I said, than it does to perk you up and give you incentive to move forward. So divide up those lists, keep a notebook, have a different list for every day, or different lists for every item, and then you can go by day if you want. So it is more manageable that way. So you want shorter, more manageable lists. So that's it for the tip for today. And moving forward, I've been considering starting this called a tiny tip for today. And my tiny tip for today is going to be something that takes less than 10 seconds to tell you about, that anybody can institute in any day of any moment of their life, either on a daily, a weekly, a monthly basis, something that they can do for themselves. And it is just a tiny little tip to make your life better. And today's comes from my friend who I've never met, Gretchen Rubin, who posted this on her Instagram about 9 tips about working from home. And she said, and I'm going to read it so I don't get it wrong. She said, "Go easy on yourself if you find it hard to focus or be productive." I know right now I'm finding it hard to focus and be productive, even though I have more time than I've ever had before. And so just remember, be kind to yourself during this crazy time. That's it for today. I am Anissa Ladd, the newly furloughed Director of National Accounts at Go Providence. I hope you stay healthy, stay safe, and stay positive. And I'll see you again soon. Thanks so much and have a great day.